Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how somebody came on my channel and they tried to make fun of my how somebody came to my channel. Oh, what am I laughing? Wait, I'm gonna share with you guys how somebody came to my channel. I tried to make fun of the fact that I used to live in poverty, that I used to live without food. So, oh God, why can't I make this without laughing? So in today's video I want to share with you guys how somebody came on my channel and she tried to make fun of the life that I used to have when I was poor and when I had no food, and you know, when I said I picked in beans and stuff like that. Why I find it so funny is that I do not understand how someone is gonna come to my channel and try to laugh at and try to make fun of the life that I used to have when I was poor and I had no food and everything. I've already made videos where I laughed at my own poverty, so how are you going to come and laugh at me, you know, when I've already laughed at myself?
Like, do you remember when we had no food and we were just kind of remembering where we would be giving food to people? Like, who would have guessed this day would come? We just kind of talked about it and we laughed and we were remembering so many things and we were laughing at ourselves, because I remember when I was younger. Okay, I remember when we were younger, in the mornings we used to have tea and bread, and we say tea actually meant hot chocolate. It's hot chocolate. So this hot chocolate, right? My father was struggling to feed this whole family. Like, it got worse and got worse and got worse. So I remember, like, you know, in the mornings we used to have tea and bread, and we say tea used to be hot. In Europe, like here, we say hot chocolate. In Nigeria, it's Milo or Bombita. And we used to have this massive big kettle, and you would boil the kettle of water, and then you put I don't want to laugh, sorry. And then you we throw the sugars in. Oh God, wait, okay. And we throw sugars in, and we put the milk, Bombita or Milo. I remember when they mix it, you look at it, and the color was just wrong. Like, the color used to be so wrong, because you're looking at it and you're like, where is the Milo? Like, where is the quantity of the chocolate and the quantity of the milk and sugar? They were just so little that it's just insignificant. Oh God, I can't say this without laughing, and I'm glad that I can laugh.
Something else that I have to say is this, that is my past. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but please God, I continue to have food to eat, and I never go back to a life where, you know, I had no food. I don't know what she thought she was going to achieve. She's going to make me feel sorry for myself, you know. I don't understand. Like, seriously, I seriously do not understand. Like I said, that's my past, and thank God for the life that I have today. And another thing is this, I am the one that have shared these stories. I've shared the story of how we had no food, you know, Gary was luxury at my house. You know, I've shared the story of how we used to have small portion of food, and we used to drink a lot of water. We used to drink a lot of water before we eat the food. The thing is, if you drink a lot of water and then you eat just more food, you feel fuller. And I shared about how I picked shoes from somebody's bin, and I, you know, wore this shoe to church and everything. I have shared all my stories myself. I am not ashamed of my past. That's why it's called a past. I'm the one that shared the story of how I take backyard enter Obodo Ibo. How are you going to come and leave a comment and try to make fun of the fact that I take backyard enter Obodo Ibo? Now, Mr. Town, I share my stories, especially when it comes to sharing the stories of my life with poverty and having no food and stuff like that. When I share stories like that, my intention is to inspire people that are still struggling, just to show them that you can get there too. One of the biggest reasons why I share those stories is, you know, people come and they see me on YouTube and my life looks so easy. It looks like I have this amazing life. So people may be looking at me and think I'm this ajebota, that I've always had life easy. I share stories like that to make it clear that I'm not this posh, you know, ajabota or whatever. I have said that on my channel so many times. I'm not that person. I have also shared on my channel that I was born into wealth. When I was born, my father was wealthy. When I say wealthy, my father was wealthy. My father's house, you know, I don't say too much about things like this, you know. My father built a massive house in my village. When I say massive, very big house, and it was the biggest in my village and neighboring villages. When my father built his house, there were no story buildings in my village and neighboring villages. My father's house was the first, not just the first story building, but the first two-story building in my village and neighboring villages. My father was stinkingly rich, and people were coming from far and wide to come and see my father's house because it was a spectacle. It was the first of its kind. My father's house has 21 rooms. 21 rooms. He built with his own sweat. My father was a real businessman, and I was born into wealth, and I was named wealth. My name Aku. In my language, which is the Igbo language, Aku means wealth. My father was so rich that I was named wealth when I was born. I was born into wealth, but along the line, my father's business crashed. And I've shared the story of poverty and everything that I've been through. I have lived a life of poverty. I have. You can't come and make fun of it. Like, I am the one that have shared the story. So if you think it's something that I'm ashamed of, why do you think I shared it on my channel? I do not give a damn. For those of you that watch my video for a long time, you would know I share my struggles, and I always make it clear my life is not perfect. Even right now, my life is still not perfect, and I'm not that kind of person that's going to come and pretend that I have this perfect life. And I am open to sharing my life. I made a video where I talked about how I struggled to put myself in college here in Europe. I put myself through college. You know, I'm happy for those people that their fathers are so rich and they never had to lift a finger, and their parents sponsor their education, and they have this rosy life and whatever. That's not the life that I've had. I've had a tough life, but I'm grateful to God for where I am today. I can proudly say that where I am today, to a great extent, I have worked so hard to be where I am today. I was working and going to college at the same time, and at the same time, I already had 4 children while I was in college. I was working and I was going to university. It's just funny. It's really funny the way some people reason. I take pride in every single thing that I have achieved. My life has never been easy. I talked about how I left home at the age of 17, and the funny thing is, in that comment, every single thing she wrote in that comment are things that I have shared. If I'm ashamed of my past, would I have shared it? No, I am not ashamed of my past. And I'll keep sharing about the stories of my life. This is my life. It's what it is. And let's be honest, my story is not special. A lot of people in Nigeria have been through so much poverty. You know, in the past, they've been through so much poverty and hunger, you know, starvation and wretchedness before they got to where they are today. My story is not special. It is the story of a lot of people in Nigeria. For somebody to think that that's something to laugh about, you're a child. You are immature. Seriously, I'm grateful. You know, I keep saying it. I'm grateful to God for it. I'm grateful to God for where I am today. Because I have a platform where I share my story does not make me special one that has been through suffering and bad. A lot of Nigerians have been through similar things to get to where they are today. And for you to think it's something to laugh about, I just really pray that you never find yourself in a situation like that. You do not know what the future holds. I do not pray for you to ever experience what some of us have been through. The thing is, a lot of people in the world, a lot of famous people, a lot of successful people have been through struggles to be where they are today. You know, there's only a select few that can say they've had it easy all their lives because their father could fund everything for them. I'm now a 41-year-old. I've been through so much to get to where I am today. I'm so grateful that that is my past, and I think I really need to say this. The fact that my past was so rough makes my present even more precious. And with that, I'm just gonna say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
It's goodbye, friends, and goodbye.